I was so sick. I'm an IV hardcore heroin, fentanyl, Xanax, Oxycontin addict. Relapsed over 200 times, was homeless over 10 years. Take a wild guess what everybody told me the reason I relapsed was. Because I didn't suffer enough. Let me make something real clear. If anybody ever tells you that you relapsed because you didn't suffer enough, please tell them I said to go fuck themselves and send them this video or have them read my book. We all know it. We've been on the way to use many times trying to talk ourselves out of it. We've all tried to play the tape through hundreds and hundreds of times for most addicts, especially after a little time clean and sober. Few days, few weeks, we fight our asses off to try to put ourselves and our lives back together. And then we have that day, right? We feel it build in our mind and we're on the way to the dope man or the liquor store and we can hear it in the back of our head. Please don't do this. There's going to be a serious direct consequence. It's going to cost you and you're going to hate every part of it. Please turn around. You knew you were going to hate it and you knew the consequences. The insanity isn't thinking there's going to be a different outcome. We know exactly what the outcome's going to be. The insanity is that we do it anyways, because that's the human brain and nervous system. Our behaviors don't exist in some free vacuum where our thoughts and impulses are untouched by experience and pain and trauma. We are creatures of habit. Try doing one non-habitual thing a day and watch what happens. And so why are we not treating recovery like training? We have the spiritual principles of the 12-step program, but it is amazing how hard it was for me to navigate it because when I asked about them, nobody could really explain it to me. I asked people with long-term recovery all the time. Just recently, a few this week. How do you lie to yourself? Honesty is the principle behind the first step. They only can tell me about their addiction. I had to get honest that I had a problem with crack. I had to get honest that alcohol was killing me. Yeah, that gets you into the program. So what did you learn about the step work, about how you lie to yourself, especially those that have been doing it for decades, been doing this step work? You can't tell me how you lie to yourself. That's the first spiritual principle. This is what I mean. We've lost the language because we don't know how to internalize things anymore. It's all projection. It's all performance. It's all the objective world. It's all validation and sympathy. I am here to change that. I know there's people like Shiloh out there. 1 hour, you give me 1 hour talking to him, I could radically change his life because I understand addiction in the brain, in the body, in the spirit, not as some mystical concept that we keep as defense mechanism so we don't have to really transform. So we could just say, as long as you don't pick up, you're a success. You want to hear something really crazy, and this is going to piss a lot of fucking people off. But I don't care because it's the truth. I have explored this with hundreds and hundreds of groups, and everybody knew exactly what the end was. Just did it yesterday, and they even did the clapping thing at the end. I can't speak for every area around the world for the 12-step community, but I could go to any medallion night here in South Florida. Anyone. Say I'm getting my 10-year medallion. I could get up there and go, this has been the toughest year of my recovery. I started hitting my wife, went to jail for it. She don't talk to me anymore. Started abusing my kids. They're done with me. I gamble constantly. I pick up street walking sex workers, which are drug addicts at the lowest points of their lives, and I take advantage of that. I can go on and on about how rough this year has been and then hold my medallion up and go, but I haven't found a reason to pick up a drink. Yeah, everybody that knows listening to this right now just started doing this. The fuck are we doing, man? This is what recovery has become. We've set the bar in hell. It's not about the substance. It's about transformation, awakening, spiritual alignment. We have the messages from Bill W., Dr. Bob, Wally P., Buddha, Jesus, Yoganandra, Maharishi. We have the teachings. But rather than asking questions and having these deep philosophical, spiritual conversations, we just perform it like some virtue signaling capital down here. We could do more, man. And the reason why I'm so loud and I'm doing this, again, if for the small percentage of people that have found recovery, I might be able to help you with my book and my message with Fourth Wall Awakening on how to take the next level. But more than that, this message is for those like me, those that feel unheard, those that have fallen through the cracks, those that get judged no matter how hard they fight for their recovery, for how long, when their amygdala takes over and they use, and everybody tells them, well, I guess you didn't really want it. I guess you love to drink more than your kids. And they feel abandoned immediately from something they would never choose to do. Every addict hates this shit. To tell me addicts want to relapse? Sure. Yeah, it was so much fun waking up dope sick homeless in South Florida every day. Get my body moving. The only thing I had to put in me was what was left over from the night before because I can never make anything last. So every day, for decades, I had to go work dope sick. And I come in and the message is I didn't want it enough. Maybe you didn't understand what I needed. I didn't understand what I needed. I needed healing. I needed to learn how to move away from my past, to stop identifying myself with guilt, shame, grief, and regret. I need to understand what it means to be a human being. Grind. Every part of human physiology is built for hard work. Our anterior mid-cingulate cortex, our dorsolateral, our limbic system, our hippocampus, our epigenetic function, our cell structure, the way we age, everything, even our internalized emotions, every good, positive, internalized feeling a human being gets is from one thing: effort towards meaningful goals. But instead, I'm focusing on what we can control: effort, perceptions, attitudes, energy, concentration, focus. We choose to focus on behaviors. And because we can't control our behaviors and we don't have the mechanisms of change and evolution, we just excuse everything and judge it by one absence of one behavior. And we wonder why it's not working for most of us.